Rexburg, Idaho. This community of 40,000 has one of the funnest air events you'll ever go to. We're at the Thunder in Rexburg Air Show today. It's featuring all types of planes from American history. It's going to be so much fun. Buckle up. I'm Tonya Bunnell, your host of the American Dream, sailing East Idaho. And I'm thinking about my interviews coming up, and I've got to go get ready. I'm so excited we get to interview a pilot, Sean Bagley. He's come here from Wyoming to be at the air show tomorrow. Sean, how long have you been flying and what brings you here to participate in this air show?
I've been flying since 2001. I was 16 years old, which is as young as you can be to solo an airplane. Anyway, I've been flying since then, flying professionally since 2008, full-time since 2010. I operate as kind of the flight instructor for the museum. I help all of our volunteer pilots learn how to fly and stay current in all of the different planes that we have in here. And I fly all but one of the airplanes that we have flying here at the museum.
Wow, so you're flying all these wartime airplanes. Mm-hmm. You've been in them all. What would be your favorite?
The one I just flew, the one I'm flying next, and the one that I'm currently flying. That's the thing is, every airplane has something different about it. We've got our L-19 Bird Dog, that's the little high-wing airplane that was designed as a forward air controller. You know, it would fly low and slow over the enemy, and that plane's a lot of fun because you've got a lot of flaps, and it's just, you know, you're not doing aerobatics, but it's a fun airplane because of what it does, versus the P-51 you hop in, and I can do aerobatics, I can fly fast, we can do formation, and it's a different kind of fun. It's, you know, it's kind of like picking your favorite child. Everyone has its own personality and its own reason why you enjoy that airplane.
Kevin Lee, you are the director of the entire air show. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved and a little bit about your flight experience?
So I started flying in 2001 here in Rexburg, something I wanted to do all my life, and finally had the funds and the opportunity, so bought a plane and started doing it, so that got me interested. And then from there, kind of got involved in these museum planes, seeing the warbirds fly, John flying his planes around, and then the museum was built in 2006, of course. And a few years ago, John asked me to take over the air show, so I did it. I don't know if I'm smart or not, but I did it, and so it's been quite a bit of fun.
Kevin, what got you started into flying?
Well, I've always been interested in aviation since I was a little kid. You know, one of my favorite things to do, and a lot of people don't know what an encyclopedia is, but I used to open up the encyclopedia, the A one, and look at airplanes, and I draw them and think about them and memorize them, and then I built flying models, and then gas-powered models, and then always loved it. I thought I wanted to be a pilot, right? So finally, when I had the chance in 2001, I had the opportunity to buy a plane, and off it went from there, as I said before.
And this is all specialty training on these planes, correct?
It is. You transition from one plane to another, you get a checkout ride from a qualified instructor, you move your way up through. I'd say if you have the dream, don't let your dreams be thwarted by, oh, it's too expensive, or I don't have the time, or someone says I shouldn't do it. Just got to go for it, you know.
So excited today to be with John Bagley. He is the founder of the Legacy Flight Museum, owns his own fleet of these airplanes, has logged over 10,000 hours. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're standing in?
This is serial number 2, very rare plane. We bought it, we got it out of Willow Run, where they built the B-24s during the war. When I first saw it, I thought, I can get it out there in a month. 3.5 years later, I got it out. It was just a big project.
Did you start the air show as well?
Yes, back in late 90s, I think, probably when I started doing air shows. Pilots are show-offs, we have to show off. But the museum is here to honor our veterans. Were it not for some of these planes that we have, we'd be speaking German or Japanese.
I love that you have done that and that you've spent your time and your effort in making this happen for everyone to enjoy. And I understand you go across the nation and you've been to many air shows.
We've done air shows, did a deal in Florida, been in Columbus, Ohio, Willow Run, Detroit, Granite Falls, Minnesota, California.
So I'm guessing that there are pilots that are not from Rexburg that are flying in this air show tomorrow.
Yeah, there's some from Canada.
From Canada?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to go to the air show tomorrow and get some more footage and show it off to the rest of the world.
Well, when you hear the Mustangs go by, a blind man can enjoy a Mustang flyby, because you're going to feel it. And you're going to feel it in your soul.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been so fun at the air show. I'm having the best time with these little guys, enjoying my American dream. Until next time, it's Tonya Bunnell. Thank you.